Okay, this is from Sunday. This is Jumpers with Weaves. It was nice. Oops. There were several dogs that did that. I don't know why he's going so slow. Woo! Okay, that was good. So this beginning is pretty nice. Only thing I would say is that see how you're really making a point to turn your shoulders this way. I would have maybe turned my shoulders into him a little bit, but he reads it just fine, and you have no problem getting him into the tunnel. This part is, okay, that was really nice when he comes out of the tunnel. The only thing I might have changed is he's really good. But see how your arm is already up and he's not even out of the tunnel yet? He comes out and he looks at you and see how he's even kind of just very slightly going this way. But he sees your arm is up and he takes that. But sort of a little trick that you can do is see how you're really far from this jump. You're really far from this jump, which is fine. But one thing you can do to make sure that he would take this jump is keep your arm down, and then when he comes out, you throw that arm up. And then that'll really make it clear that he's supposed to take that jump. But he takes it, and it's just fine. That's a really minor critique. Now here, same thing. See how your shoulders are facing that way? And shoulders turned away from your dog, cue extension. And shoulders turned into your dog, they cue collection, but they also cue a turn. So you can see right where I've stopped this that he's already looking at that tunnel, and he's jumping that jump on that far left stanchion. So he already thinks that he's supposed to go to that tunnel. And if we look at this, you're converging in here. So as he's approaching this green jump, you're because you're coming around in a circle like this, but so you're converging right there, okay, which is not wrong. I'm just explaining what's going on. But now you're starting to pull away, which is correct, and he's, lifting off for this green jump. And here, your shoulders and everything is still this way. So he should not have taken the yellow tunnel, but there were enough dogs that took that yellow tunnel that's one of those things that if you see that that's going wrong for people, I probably would have added a shoulder turn into him here to help him, come this way. But I think he was being a little naughty too. But there were quite a few dogs who did that, so. Okay, and I don't know why he's going so slow in the weaves. I don't know, you're walking. I don't know if that's why he's going so slow, or if you were walking because, I don't know. I don't really know. This part is not too bad. I don't like how you're way, way over here. Because I know you're over here because you're trying to pull him to the correct tunnel mouth, but the closer you're in on these line of jumps, even if he's ahead of you, the closer you are and then you pull away, the stronger that cue is going to be for him to go into the correct tunnel. And I don't like how far you are away from here, because that can develop into sort of a bad habit, and of you being far away from obstacles, trying to get your dog to go to the correct obstacle, but then when you need to be in close to an obstacle, it's going to cause problems. So that's the only reason I don't like that. I mean, it worked okay, but I don't think it's a good general practice for you to do. And he gets ahead of you here, but I think you could probably run a little faster here as well. And even if he's ahead of you, if you came straight and then went that way, it would have been better in my eyes. So now he goes into this tunnel, which is like barely has a curve in it. So he comes out going pretty fast. And when he comes out, he just sees you moving this way. So that's why he went past that jump. And see how you're still just kind of moving this way. This was definitely sort of a tricky spot. And I can tell that you're trying to do a front cross there between those two, the purple and the green jump. But if you were going to do the front cross there, when he comes out of the tunnel, so right here, you should have had your outside arm up and been turned into him, and possibly even saying his name and making direct eye contact. You're already looking at him. That would have helped him know that he was supposed to come over this purple jump. Probably it might have been better for you to just square yourself to this purple jump and do a rear cross at the green jump. Might have been better. But I'm glad that you tried to do the front there, because it was probably a little out of your comfort zone. But just, you can see how long and straight this tunnel is, and they're going to just come shooting out of there. So you just need to make sure that when he comes out of the tunnel, you're already giving a cue for him to come over the purple jump. And see, everything was just moving that way. But it was pretty nice.